What's going on, guys? My name is Lane, also known as Shakalaka Lane.
My name is Jack, also known as Sexy Potato. This is episode 6 of Streamer Stories, where we talk our process in becoming content creators, as well as just video games, whatever else crap we really feel like talking about. And as always, to get started, we have new gear again.
But I did finally. Again, I mean, a couple weeks ago I said I got a new camera and it didn't work out, but I got a new camera now, and as you can tell, it actually works. New camera, and it's good. It's like I got the Logitech Brio, which is the only webcam that films in 1080p at 60 FPS. So no more 15 FPS webcam, base cam for Lane. Okay, super excited about to use it. This is the first video recording.
Excited to it'll be nice for a couple of things, not just, I mean, like, first of all, it'll make the videos look better because higher frame rates look better, especially when you're talking about going from like 15 to 60. That's something that's definitely noticeable. But also thumbnails, because we can take better individual images of you, so we can we won't get cursed arm again, hopefully.
Sad, but at the same time
sadly
good.
But like good, which I believe is the same thing we said last time you got a new camera. But that's fine.
That's it. I just got a new camera.
New camera, hey.
It's exciting.
New stuff. Exciting. Always super exciting.
I finally got new gear that I can actually use.
Yeah. Fingers crossed this one works all the way through.
I mean, it seems to be working so far.
So, continuing on, as always, we talk about our YouTube videos.
For the last week, So, we have our Bunny Man that we released Wednesday with a bonus episode. Both did pretty good. I'm really enjoying the Bunny Man series, although if you watch the bonus episode, you will see that last carrot took us so long.
Long.
It was like 20-30 minutes, and I even cut some of it out.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was honestly, that was a rough one.
We probably should.
But I had so much fun doing it anyways, though. But
well, I think if you watch the video, you can tell like as the video progresses, we are getting frustrated at this carrot.
Bad carrot.
Bad carrot. But Bunny Man's doing good. We're still enjoying filming it, so keep expecting it on Wednesday nights.
Until we beat it, probably. Honestly.
Yeah.
And then there's community made levels, I think. So who knows?
Oh boy.
So that would be fun.
And then we started another series, The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Which I was excited to play. I've been waiting to play that game for 7 years, I think.
First part 1 came out 2013.
Yeah.
I was like 12.
I was still in high school.
I was 12 when that one came out, Lane. 12. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, that's insane. And been looking forward to playing it. I haven't played a lot of it, just probably like an hour, 20 minutes in, so we're not super far. But it took forever to have it set up because we both want to commentate on it. So Jack can't be in my room watching us play on the TV and record that. So I have to stream it through Discord, which is the whole thing because I'm using an Elgato capture card, which causes a whole bunch of issues when you're trying to screen share that to Discord.
Yeah,
and the audio in and too, and then also just so Jack could actually hear the audio, I had to listen to the audio through the capture card and not through the actual game. So my audio was slightly behind the entire time.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so my audio was slightly behind the entire time compared to what I was looking at. So that was slightly annoying, but we kind of have got to do what...
And then not only that, and then I have like a weird image because like I see all of his capture card information, but I'm just trying to look at the window that has the game in it. But I think it worked out pretty well, and I still had fun doing it. And I think it's I liked the idea of trying, it's a single player game, but we're, you're playing it, but it's kind of fun. I'm hanging out and I'm watching.
Yeah, I mean, we're both commenting on it. Like I think it works because it is a story driven game.
Yeah. And I feel like we've basically always have like something to be talking about during it, either
exactly.
it being talking about the story or combat, that kind of stuff. McGee. You can always talk about Beefcake McGee,
dude.
Punch a hole in your face,
dude. I'm seriously gonna try and get to the whole game. Whenever I play as her, just punching zombies.
I have heard you play a lot as her. You play quite a bit as her.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I don't think that's really much of a spoiler, but
no, probably not. I mean,
I did hear you get a good amount of hours in that, so that's fun, something new. So, and with it comes a new schedule, because just because of the nature of the type of video it is, the amount of content that's created and the ability to edit it fairly easily means that we're gonna be like pumping those out basically every day that we're not releasing a different video.
Yes. And basically we're doing that is because like I assume it's a long game if it's anything like the first one. And if we only do that once a week, it's gonna take a year to release the entire game.
Well, like what's her name? Like Dina, I believe. No, wait, no,
Abby.
Dina's the other girl.
Abby is the one we play.
Abby. From what I've heard, you get about 10 hours of playtime just as her. So if that gives you an idea of how much video game we have to play.
Yeah, and I mean we've already played as 3 characters: Joel, Ellie, and then Abby. So
yeah, so if we stuck to our regular schedule of just a few videos a week, we just never would get through this.
No, and we kind of want to try and get through it as quickly as possible because people are going to wait an entire week to watch the next episode of The Last of Us. Honestly.
Yeah, and it's something that we definitely can't put out that quickly.
Yeah. So basically the new schedule is, Sunday is still podcast for now, Wednesday Bunny Man. Friday is kind of be different week to week. Every other week we're gonna have the pain games, and then it's gonna be one-offs, or we might just do an extra episode of Last of Us that day, kind of depending on if we have a video idea, what we're feeling that day.
Yeah, I have a pretty strong feeling that it's mostly probably going to continue to be The Last of Us, just because we got to keep getting that thing out there.
Yeah, because I want to try to get as many episodes.
We're trying to ride that, trying to ride the hype train. That's what you got to do to get views and stuff, and we want to finish the game in a reasonable amount of time so that people can watch it. So I would expect it to be there most Friday, or the Fridays that we're not doing the pain games.
Yeah.
Which we will be doing the pain games this coming Friday, which I'm excited for.
My choice.
I mean, your choice.
I have ideas.
Ideas, yeah. I'm scared.
All right.
Then
I think that's it.
The big moment. The big thing.
We both reached that point for Twitch affiliate. Pew 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew. We did it.
Yeah, we did it. We somehow got 50 followers in a month, which is
1 month exactly.
One month exactly.
You could argue that I got some of them after midnight, so it was a month and a day, but I'm saying a month.
A day or two, like give or take a day, basically.
Yeah,
and that is honestly impressive because if you go back to our first or second video, I can't remember when we talked about this. Probably episode 1, not episode 0. It was one of the two.
One of them.
Like Jack says, oh, my goal is to get affiliate by the end of June. I'm like, that's a pretty hefty goal.
Yeah,
and would you look at it?
I believe it was more of I want affiliate and a paycheck by like the end of summer, before I go back to school.
No, I think we brought up June specifically for affiliate.
I don't know. I don't remember. Either way, we were like, wow, that would be really cool because, or like, I think I was like, I want to do that. Like, I want to buckle down. I want to do this. And I know it was in the back of my mind. I know for sure it was in Lane's mind because he told me. That's like, that's not gonna be easy. A lot of people will stream for a year before they get affiliate.
I mean, like I said, like I streamed before. I streamed for like half a year and I got not really that close. And
I mean, like
a month.
Yeah, I've tried streaming before, but I'll be honest, I never streamed trying to get affiliate. I kind of streamed just to mess around with it personally before this, but
when I streamed, I wasn't on a schedule either. I think being on a schedule helps.
Absolutely.
I think after watching Harris Heller's videos, I think like
I've watched way too much.
Better understanding of how Twitch and YouTube work and how to build up an audience. And I think we used that information pretty well, considering we month, dude, it's just insane.
Yeah, I think
also thank you for everyone for supporting us. We
absolutely
could not be here doing. We wouldn't have reached that point without your support. So thank you very much.
It's just mind blowing to go to my page and see on my Twitch excuse me, my Twitch dashboard and seeing a button that just says affiliate.
Yeah.
And being like things associated with that, and like having a data section for revenue. That's mind blowing to me because like
it makes it
the idea that like
go ahead.
Okay. It's just weird because it's like suddenly I go from like, yeah, this is something I'm doing that's kind of fun, it's a project, but like, you know, I feel like to an extent it's like when people see I'm doing, they're like, oh, you know, like whatever, you know. It's thinking about like all those 12-year-olds who like all have their own YouTube channel, but like, you know, it never really turns into anything. And I feel like I was like being looked at as like the 19-year-old version of that 12-year-old trying to do that. But then suddenly I'm like, hey, you know, look at this. Here's the money I am making right here.
We're being successful with it.
Yeah, and not only that, but like 1 month. That is
crazy.
Insane. Even with my goal of trying to get by the end of the summer, I didn't think it would be that fast.
No.
And I was jumping around giddy like a little kid.
Last night, yeah.
So, like a 12-year-old.
So as we're recording this, it happened last night.
Which is also technically this morning with how late it was.
Yeah. So we hit the 50 followers, but like it was a couple hours after you hit the followers mark that you would.
I'd say at least like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, they would actually get the link. But Jack,
which is still amazing.
Yeah,
amazingly quick.
Jack got the link like a couple hours, like where he hit the mark before, like a couple hours before I did, and so he got it. Like when he got it, it was around midnight. And like, so we basically stayed up like 2 to 3 in the morning, waiting for me to get the link for affiliate and just giggling like little schoolgirls the whole time.
Yeah. And I will say, like, the one thing that I feel like really helped us, and like the biggest thing that I feel like I've taken away with this so far is, like, supporting other small streamers is so important. Because I'll go give them little shout outs. Like, I think the 2 biggest groups that have like affected us the most was Power Thumbs. Super cool guy. He does his Fallout 76 stuff. Super cool. Had a great time hanging out with him. Has a great beard. All that stuff.
It's the reason we chose this channel.
Yeah. And then the guy I rated yesterday, I believe Breezaholic. Super cool guy. Playing Sekiro. Super chill. His community was super nice. I finished my stream. I stayed up 3 hours watching.
Oh yeah.
And just talking to him and like not just like, you know, it's fun talking about the game, but you know, also finding somebody you can talk to about like, you know, hey, you know, this is another small streamer trying to do the same thing we're doing. You know, talking to them, learning their perspective, almost doing like what we did on our interview podcast, but just in Twitch chat.
Yeah, exactly.
With these random people, and that's the part that kills me. These are just random people, and I'm having more fun in these people's streams than I do in the big streamers.
You cut out there. Can you repeat that last sentence?
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Well, I found that like I'm having more fun, like watching these guys that have like 10 viewers, 5 to 10 viewers, hang out in their chat, and I'm having so much more fun in that than I do in watching big streams like I used to do. Like I find myself coming back to these guys' channel to hang out.
I'm definitely gonna go back. Like we're not like going into the channel and doing like a follow for follow thing. You know, we're going to these channels, like find people we like. We're actually like bonding with them. You know, if they follow us, great. If they don't, I honestly don't care.
And yeah, I never asked to follow them.
No.
And they never ask us for follows either, which I think is pretty cool. So we come in, I'm like, I hang out, I'm like, wow, I actually like this person.
Yeah.
And I follow because like you can take an example. I talked about this in our last streamer stories where, you know, one time I found a person that I thought was going to be all right, and it turned out terrible. Yeah. And I didn't follow him. He didn't follow me. It was completely dead. But it's finding those people and building a community that way, just through, you know, raids or, you know, if you're lucky, I've been really lucky. I've been rated twice by people who were much larger than me at the time. Much larger. I got rated once by a group of like 8, once yesterday also by a group of 16.
16. Wow.
It was a group of 16, which was super cool. And it's just like, oh wow, here's all these people, you know. And, you know, 16 people, 1 or 2 of them drop a follow, and maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't, you know, that's just how things are. But it's still super cool and exciting to have these things happen.
Yeah, and honestly, because of it, like, we reached affiliate so quickly, I think.
Yeah, and that's how it is. Because it's weird, because it's like, I feel like I'm making friends.
Oh, no, yeah, they're definitely friends.
Like, absolutely, it's insane. So cool. Because,
I
like,
mean,
it's like these are the kind of people I would love to have on the podcast. And talk to them about it sometime.
Bring them on the podcast. You kind of cut out, but I know you said podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know why you keep cutting out. But I mean, so Power Thumbs, he actually lives in Colorado, the same state I do. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So, like, you know, if we keep talking and hanging out, like, maybe we'll hang out sometime.
You can meet him.
I can literally go and meet him, which I think would be cool as heck.
I'm a little farther away. But
yeah, he's like an hour away from me. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
think it'd be really cool to meet up with someone like that.
Yeah, you go say hi, shake his hand, you know, be like, you know.
Probably not now with the coronavirus ramping back up, but
bump elbows. There
we go.
There you go.
Yeah, but it was just super exciting to reach affiliate last night.
Yeah, and now it's like, holy crap. I've got things to do. I gotta make
that's the
sub badges. I gotta do channel points. I gotta make emotes.
Notifications for subs.
Notifications. Yeah, that's huge because I've been rocking this like standard banner that's rolled up, and it works fine for follows because it's like whatever. But now it's like, this is a subscriber. I feel like I should do something special because they're giving me money.
Yeah, like you need them.
They're the whole point. Is those are the people. Those are the reason I'm doing this to an extent. Like, obviously I'm doing it for fun, but like, you know, the goal is to make some money off of this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's a goal.
It is a goal.
And you know, I got just the little things to make them feel important. You know, having things like cool animations when they sub badges that are unique, not the purple star, right?
And then, like, even, like, for donations, too. Like, I told you my idea of what I'm planning for donations, which...
Yeah, that is also something I've been meaning to work on that as well, because I've had enough donations that I'm like, crap.
Move your mic closer to your mouth, maybe.
Just use my audio, because it's lighting up for me.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, it's just... It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Like, at the rate that things are going, like, I genuinely could see hitting that, because if you don't know, for affiliate, before you get paid, you have to hit $100, and then they'll pay you for that. That could happen this summer.
It could.
Because we basically essentially will have 2 months worth of like sub income available. And I know between Lane and I, there's like enough family and friends that I think will drop subs, and you know that it might happen.
Yeah.
And who knows, you know, we're getting to the point with a YouTube channel that we have enough videos that I think the algorithm's gonna pick us up really soon.
Hopefully.
And I mean, fingers crossed. I mean,
nobody.
I don't think YouTube even knows, but I'm hoping that we're gonna hit the point where people are gonna start watching soon.
Yeah, because that was another thing. Because I was actually talking with Jack with, normally when, you know, you're doing the whole YouTube and Twitch thing, your YouTube audience is usually bigger than your Twitch audience, and you bring your YouTube over to your Twitch. But for us, it's the opposite. Right now, you know, we're each sitting at 50 follows on Twitch.
Yeah, 50-ish,
yeah. And then on YouTube, it's half. It's 24 right now, I think, for subscribers.
24, yeah.
And that's just bizarre to me, because everything I've heard is you're going to get a bigger following on YouTube than on Twitch.
Yeah, that is something we have had more success growing on Twitch, which is
weird,
not normal. Absolutely,
you don't grow on Twitch. Like, it's nearly impossible to grow on Twitch the same way as YouTube and other social medias, because there's
no algorithm.
There's no discovery feature, really. You don't
exactly.
Also, people don't go on Twitch to find new people. They go on Twitch to go watch the same people they've been watching.
Yeah, but there's also one thing that, and that's what kind of wraps into what I was talking about earlier, that there's one tool that we've been using, I think we've been using quite well, and that's raid. Because you can't raid another person's small YouTube channel. You can't. Finding a random small person's YouTube channel is difficult. You can go to what you're streaming and filter by low and look around and dig around. I mean, your average viewer isn't going to do that, but as somebody rating, absolutely I do that.
Like you said, we only really talk and hang out with people we like. We're not gonna force bait and fake stuff because we want new followers. We're just gonna.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Well, and that's the thing. I don't want the followers to be fake.
No.
Right. And that's what also makes this feel so good is that like every single follow that I have, I genuinely believe like that's a real follow.
Yeah.
That's not, I will say there's probably a bot or two, those random ones that are just trying to follow for follow, right? Those happen, but what? That's like 1% of them or something, or 2%, whatever. Like there's vast majority of them are like real people that I know that I now have a relationship with if I didn't before, that actually will come by and say hi, right?
Like, I'm pretty sure I can go through my entire followers list. Like, okay, yeah, I know them from here. I know them from this stream.
I was like, whether it be like I know this person from my life, or it's like I know this person because they're in their chat and we talked about this.
Yes.
Or I rated this person, or this person was in this person's rated channel, and we had a really fun time hanging out and talking. It's just been amazing.
Dude, it makes me excited for the future, honestly.
And like, even if like it doesn't get much like we don't have crazy growth right now, I'm having so much fun,
dude. Yes.
Like I said, it's just been so much fun going to these random people's channels and talking to them, seeing
new
them,
friends.
It's just weird in an amazing way. It's been so much fun. I could rant on this for probably another hour. I know me and Lane did last night, this morning.
Whatever. Like I said, we stay up 2 or 3 hours talking about the affiliate.
Yeah, I'm feeling it's hitting me. I am tired now.
Right. And then we tried to wake up this morning to film this, and Jack's sister ended up having her car break down, so we had to wait until tonight.
Yeah, so I normally probably would have been asleep by now. I think Lane probably too.
Well, I need to go edit this though for tomorrow.
20-30 minutes is fine.
Anyway, thank you everyone again for supporting us. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment about, I don't know, whatever.
Like, subscribe, and come hang out.
Yeah, come hang out on our Twitch.
Come to the chat. Come talk. Make some friends.
I'm also gonna leave power thumbs and what was that other guy?
Breezaholic.
I'm gonna leave their Twitch links in the description as well.
Yeah, super cool guys.
They're
had a
awesome
great time.
guys.
Send them your love.
Tell them.
Give them a follow.
Tell them WASD Express sent them, but
also tell them it was Shakalaka Lane and Sexy Potato, because I don't know if we talked about Waz.
Let them be confused about it.
Oh yeah, confused. Send Waz Express sends you. Maybe we'll explain it one day.
And see you guys next time.
See you next time.